Hi friends, good morning and welcome to today's Yoga for Stretching. Today is a great class to start or end your day with to really open our hips, our hamstrings. We're going to feel good within this class, which is really great for helping to reduce tension, stress, anxiety as well that is usually stored within our hips. So if you're ready to begin, let's go ahead and let's begin. Let's start at the back of our mat with our knees together, seated in a hero pose, and go ahead and inhale as you open and reach your arms out towards the side, lengthening your fingertips up, and exhale, fold forward and relax in your child's pose. Keeping your knees together, taking prayer position, so we stretch out the triceps. Just bend your elbows and place your hands, your palms together behind your neck. So you really feel a stretch underneath the arms, allowing your hips to push all the way back, getting a nice stretch throughout your back as well, opening the upper body. Just taking a moment, relaxing, settling into your mind and body, and focusing on your breath here. Letting your breath be your guiding force and guiding you through these stretches. Bringing in more oxygen into the lungs through every breath. Taking one more inhalation. Exhale, release. And inhale, relax your hands all the way in front of you. Shift your weight forward so your hips are directly over your knees, coming into a puppy stretch as we relax our forehead on our mat. Extending the arms nice and long, relaxing the elbows. So our hips are piked up towards the sky here. So you should feel a nice opening, especially in the shoulders. Really opening up the posture, helping to realign our spine. Now let's do the same thing and bend our elbows again, so we get a nice tricep stretch. And relaxing your shoulders down and away from the ears, allowing your heart to sink deeper towards your mat. Closing your eyes, breathing it out. One last breath. Exhale, release the breath out. Inhale, release your arms in front of you. Shift your weight forward so you're on your forearms, and just place your fingertips up so you're in a baby cobra, hugging your elbows to your rib cage. And let's work with the breath as we inhale, open the chest. And exhale, coming down, making sure your head doesn't fall so your neck is in line with the spine. Inhale as we open the heart. And exhale, coming down. Inhale again. Exhale, release. And it feels, if it doesn't feel good on the arms, you can always reposition. Whatever feels good for you. Inhale, open. And exhale, coming down. Now inhale, placing your hands beside your chest now, pushing your weight up into upward facing dog, lifting the thighs off the mat so you get a deeper stretch here. Exhale, pushing your weight back in your child's pose. Let's flow with the breath. Inhale, come forward, up dog. And exhale, push it back, child's pose. Couple more times here as we breathe. Inhale, open up. And exhale, sitting your hips back to your heels. One last one here. Inhale, coming forward, lift through the heart. And exhale, sitting back to your heels in child's pose. Inhale, coming to center in a neutral tabletop position. Engaging our core and our abs, stacking your shoulders directly over your wrists, your hips over your knees. So focusing on that alignment, tuck your toes behind you and start to shift your weight back into downward facing dog, keeping a slight bend in your knees, stretching out your back. And when you're ready, start to straighten one leg at a time, just walking it out here, allowing yourself to find some movement in your downward dog, helping to get the blood flowing here. Making sure that you move your head, so you shake out your head up and down, side to side. And it's important that we do take some movement in our very first downward dog of the day, because the body can feel pretty stiff. So just allow your body to take whatever it needs here. Maybe it's wiggling the hips side to side and wagging the dog's tail. And then let your body find stillness here as you push your weight back in your downward facing dog, pushing the hips all the way back, walking your feet one at a time into a standing forward fold, keeping your hands down on your mat. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach your arms up and towards the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feel that nice opening in your heart and chest again as you inhale. Open, lengthen the arms, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Bending the knees. Inhale, reach one more time up towards the sky. And exhale, lead with your heart as you fold all the way down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back, coming into a warrior one. So your back foot is positioned at a 45-degree angle. Your hips are facing forward. You're bending your front knee 90 degrees so that we can really work on engaging that thigh, making sure your hips are squared as your hands and arms reach up towards the sky here, squeezing your belly in and looking in front of you. Breathing deep into your warrior one. Exhale, hands come down. Pivot your foot now into a supported high lunge, right hand down. As you reach the left arm up in your twisted high lunge. Breathing it out, stacking your left arm over your right, twisting from your belly button. And dropping that back knee, grabbing the back foot here, stretching out your quadricep. Just looking behind you, over that shoulder. Beautiful, and then slowly coming back, twisted high lunge, releasing the hand, coming back up into warrior one as you bend that front leg, go nice and low here. Exhale, hands down, step back into plank position, drop the knees, modified chaturanga, so your chest comes down first. Inhale, push it up into upward dog, and exhale, push your weight back, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and walk our feet all the way to the front of our mat, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you roll your body all the way up, reaching your arms up over your head. And exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Let's do it again on the other side as we inhale, bend the knees, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, lead with your heart as you fold all the way down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. And exhale, let's step the left foot back now, warrior one. Find your alignment, making sure that your back foot is fully grounded, 45-degree angle, bending that front knee 90 degrees. Arms are nice and straight here, lengthening that body, facing forward, engaging those muscles, breathing and letting more oxygen fill up into those lungs and letting that breath move through your lower body here. Exhale, hands down. Pivot your back foot facing all 10 toes towards the front. Left hand comes down, right arm up, twisted high lunge. Stacking your right arm over your left, relax the shoulders. So we get a nice stretch through that right glute here. And dropping that back knee, grabbing the back foot, stretching that left quadricep, that left hip, looking back over the shoulder here. And then exhale, release the back foot. Let your back leg come up, extended into a supported high lunge. Exhale, hand comes down, coming back into warrior one, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back. We're in a plank, drop the knees, modify with your chest coming down first. Inhale, open your heart, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhale, release your hips back, child's pose. Relaxing here, allowing your body to melt and go deeper in your child's pose. Taking one last breath. Exhale, release it out. Inhale, go ahead And come forward into upward facing dog. And exhale, push your weight back, downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Get a nice good stretch through the back of your legs. Let your head be heavy, letting the blood flow to your brain here, helping to calm our brain and reduce any anxiety that we may be feeling. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog, bending the right knee, and coming forward, right knee to the right elbow into a pigeon pose. So we're nice and warmed up, we should be. So we open through the right hip. Inhale as you reach. Lengthen the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, we open up in cactus arms. Flow with the breath here. Just concentrate on that as we inhale, reach up. Exhale, open cactus arms. Inhale again. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. One last one as we inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the shoulders here. Now we can either keep our arms extended back up, or we can place them in front of our body, and come forward and rest onto our forearms, onto your head in a sleeping pigeon. So whatever feels right for you, whichever variation. Just focus slowly. We're stretching, opening that right hip. So feeling that breath moving through your right leg. Relaxing your shoulders away from the ears so that you open up even more. And coming back up into a seated pigeon, swinging your left leg in front of you, coming into a one-legged forward fold. Inhale as you reach your arms up, lengthen the arms, and exhale, fold towards your left foot, maybe grabbing your right hand on top of your left to get more of a stretch through your right side body here. And bending your left elbow into your right leg as you reach your right arm up and over towards your left toes. Make sure you lift through the chest and open the side body. So you're looking up towards the sky, feeling a nicer deep opening. Breathe it out, keeping that left foot flexed. And then slowly coming out, coming back into seated pigeon, swinging the right leg up, back into three-legged dog. Exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side as we inhale, lift the left leg up, bending the left knee now. And exhale, left knee to your left elbow into your pigeon, sitting nice and tall here. We're going to reach our arms up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, squeeze your shoulders together. And again, we inhale up. Exhale, breathe, squeeze the shoulders. Two more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, breathe out of the mouth. One last one. Inhale, extend. And exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Now we release our arms back up into a seated pigeon, or you can relax your arms in front of you and slowly make your way down into a sleeping pigeon, resting your forehead on your arms, or maybe using some blocks. Opening your left hip, making sure that back leg is nice and straight here. Relaxing your face, letting your face to relax, maybe keeping a smile. Relaxing your eyebrows, your neck, your shoulders. Just be heavy in that left hip. And we slowly come on out, swinging over to your left hip as you extend the right leg out, one-legged seated forward fold as we inhale, extend the arms up, and exhale, fold towards your right foot, reaching the left hand on top of the right to go even deeper here. Stretching out the left side of your body. And whenever you're ready, bend that right forearm in front of your left shin, reaching your left arm up and over your head. Maybe you grab for those right toes. but whatever you do, make sure you're lifting up and through the chest so you feel a nice deep stretch along the side of your rib cage. Your top arm is nice and straight and active here. So we want to make sure our arm is not hanging. We're really stretching it out. And slowly coming out back into seated pigeon. Tuck your back toes, lift up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it down, downward facing dog. Look to the front as you inhale, lift your heels, bend the knees, hop or step, but take your feet as wide as your mat into a yoga squat, taking your tailbone even lower to your mat. So we're opening up our hips here. Feeling a nice opening as we use our elbows to open our hips, pushing the palms together, sitting up nice and tall here, allowing your chest to be open so we don't want to be hunched over. Your feet are nice and grounded. And slowly taking your hands behind you, extending your legs in front of you, and bending your feet so just the soles of your feet are on your mat, lifting up into a tabletop position on your inhale. And exhale, swing it back, keeping your hips up. And again, inhale, lift up. Exhale, push it back. One last one as we lift up. Slowly bringing your hips all the way down, hugging your knees and rocking back onto your back, giving yourself a nice big squeeze here. Massaging out your back. Just rocking it out side to side, forward and back. And taking your forehead to your knees, giving yourself one last big squeeze. And exhale, release the legs, release the arms, Shavasana. Let your body be comfortable here. Let your body have space by extending the legs further than your mat and your arms wider than your mat. Your eyes are closed. Yourself to slowly find movement, slowly and mindfully wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, and extending your legs and your arms in the opposite direction. Nice and long stretch here. Bending your knees, rolling onto your fetal position, and finding yourself into a seated easy pose. Sitting nice and tall here, nice and grounded with your tailbone. And let's inhale as we open, reach our arms out towards the side, lengthen the arms up. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, take a deep breath in into the lungs. And exhale, letting the breath out. One last one here. Inhale, take a deep breath in as you open, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, hands to your heart, thanking yourself for being here. I hope you feel nice and open in your lower body, especially in your hips. If you enjoy, give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to Yena Yoga. Sending all my love and light. Namaste.